Hi, this is Kendra from Pencil and Pigment. And I think you might be able to hear that in the background. That would be my kids. And they're jumping. And the cat's meowing and things are chaotic. But, hi! Grab a sketchbook. We're gonna draw anyways. We're just gonna make it work. You know, some days are kind of like that. And just gotta go for it. So, I am going to draw with my brush pen, and I'll link a video about this pen if you're interested. I think barbed wire, which, oh, protest art. Okay. Anyway, how is your day going? So Sunday is May 1st, and that's MerMay. Like, are you doing MerMay? I tried to cull a separate list of drawing challenges that weren't mermaids because honestly, if you're like not into mermaids, May can be a really tough month with the amount of people doing mermaid stuff. So that could be a lot. But I think you could figure out a way to sort of incorporate what you want and still maybe use that drawing challenge to your benefit. Like maybe if you are just interested in sort of architecture or sort of cityscapes or things like that, maybe incorporating instead of like people walking by, maybe give them a tail and have that be part of. Can you hear all the chaos? And there's an owl, because of course there's an owl hooting. I can't with the day. It has been a Thursday. Trying to make sure I get everything on camera. I typically do a horrible job, but I think there's ways that you could sort of incorporate mermaids or something aquatic-ish and just sort of, I don't know, get weird with it. Like use your imagination and sort of come up with your own creative solution, maybe. You know, if you're interested in pet portraits, you can always sort of add a tail, maybe. I did animals that were mermaids. I did trading cards that were mermaids. I've done it digitally, which I've never shown my digital mermaids because I would have to sort of either queue that up or print that out and show you, but I got out my Wacom tablet. I do have one. I have one of the more budget tablets, and I played around with it, and you know, I have a mermaid on a park bench, and I did a mermaid playing the drums, and you know, like you do. So, oh gosh. Yeah. Misadventure May is kind of cool. That one, you create a character on the first day, and then every day afterwards, your character has sort of a misadventure, comes across something, does something, and then in the end, you sort of have the makings of either a storybook or a comic book or something that you could pitch somewhere. I think that's just a fantastic idea for folks that are interested in, you know, art, but with stories and things attached to it. Sort of a storytelling option. I really like that, but as for me, so I have lists of general ideas of different types of mermaids I could do, but I don't have like daily recommended suggestions. Like I need to hone my main list, pick a main broad topic, and then from there come up with ideas. And I need to figure out what surface am I going to continue to fill this sketchbook. This is pretty large. I did mermaids on this size sketchbook last year. And going this large, this is an A4, I can't be as detailed because of the amount of time I only have a couple hours, and then, you know, you kind of want to fill the page, but it's a huge page. So I could go small. So I haven't picked a surface, long story short, and I haven't decided if I'm going to do just one medium or if I'm going to do a mixed media again. I'm kind of leaning towards colored pencil only. I don't know why. Maybe something a little bit more earthy with my mermaids. I did really bright. I picked 5 colors last year to sort of stave off decision fatigue, and all my animal mermaids were just 5 colored pencils. And I didn't do a very good value range choice. My darkest one was a violet, so I really burned through the violet because I had no other option. But it made it easy because I had a whole list of animals I was going to do, and then I just sort of decided that day what I was in the mood for. Yeah, I guess a giraffe mermaid is today, or a cow. I probably won't do that again though. I don't know. I did a bunch of animals for March, so I kind of need to do something else. And I never really do figures, like human body figures. Like, I really like portraits. I love faces. People have such amazing, incredible faces, and they just don't even know. People don't know how amazing their face looks. And so I really enjoy the uniqueness of doing faces, but that means I hardly ever do full body sort of figure drawing things. Not that mermaids have a lot of stuff going on. I mean, there's difference in tails. For Sketchtember last year, I took a sketchbook and I made sure that a couple pages were like different tail ideas, because you hit day like, I don't know, 21, and you're like, oh my god, all my mermaid tails look the same. I should be doing something else. And so I kind of donated a couple pages to making sure, like, does it loop this way? Does it fold this way? Are they sitting on it? Are they standing on it? Does it divide? Does it have fins? You know, so there isn't too much repetition other than subject matter. That's one of those things that I always try to remain cognizant of, that there isn't too much repetition, even though the subject matter is repeated. Yeah. So, mermaids. Maybe I'll go small. I don't know. I could tell you right now, if I wasn't doing a no-buy, I would just buy an entirely specific sketchbook to this art challenge. I don't know why. I think I just like excuses for buying new sketchbooks. I think that's what it is. I think that's me in a nutshell. Like, any excuse for a new sketchbook is a good excuse in my mind. But, so, are you doing MerMay? Do you like drawing and creating mermaids? That may not be, you know, anything of interest to you. What do you do instead for the month of May? Or do you take May off? Do you do a photography challenge or sculpting or something else? I would be interested to hear what else you're working on. I think it'd be really hard for sculptors. A lot of these creator drawing challenges and things are like every day. And some art forms just don't lean to everyday creation. Like, you need to spend a few days to keep going. And I feel that way about like fiber art and embroidery and sewing. Like, you need some days, you know what I mean? Like, it's not turning out a quilt a day. That would be wild. And then we'd be drowning in quilts. Could you imagine? That'd be a lot of quilts. I'm trying to think. Sorry, that wasn't even on the page, was it? Okay. See what I mean? A4 is huge. And my cats are opening up the doors. Thank you, cats. This one will be closer, so I'll have this be a little bit bigger. Yeah, April's going by quick. I don't know why. You know, some months just go by quicker. It's been really nice. Like I sat in the sun today and read. I know, it's a lavish life. Oh, anyway. Every once in a while, I'll do an audiobook, and then I'm like, oh no, I'm torturing everybody with all the weird stuff I enjoy listening to. But I haven't done an audiobook in a while. I should do one. Those are fun, especially when they do all the voices. Like if you pick a really, really popular book, they'll hire actors and stuff to voice every single character. Dune was really good. If you're gonna do an audiobook, Dune, and you like science fiction, that one's really, really good. World War Z had actors playing different voices. That's really short though, even though they made like a huge zombie movie out of it. The book isn't that long. But, yep. Okay, so I'm just gonna continue with my barbed wire for my protest art for today. And let me know in the comment section if you have any mermaid aquatic plans. My cat kind of wants to say hi. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hope your day's wonderful.